Okay, I think it's working now. I'm still kind of getting set up.
I let it consume me, I let it control me. I'll always be lonely, I'll never be fine. If life is a movie, it's always so boring.
Okay. That was an ordeal. I guess I'm still kind of learning how I've got everything set up here and the quirks of it. I'll get into that yet. So hello everyone. I am streaming after all. I don't want to do any Half-Life tonight. We're not going to do any of that. We're just going to chill with some Elite Dangerous. We're going to try some Odyssey. If it's not great, we're going to go back to Horizons. I am using a capture card now. Well, I've always been using a capture card for all the retro stuff. I've just got everything wired up now so that I'm using it with my main PC as well. And the issue is that I have a PC that's specifically for streaming, and it's not 100% together yet. I'm actually streaming with the integrated graphics on the processor right now, so it's not the greatest. So I've only got limited like cycles to actually render all these frames. And one of the problems was it was working fine because I was using just one capture, basically. No, it's a Radeon Vega, because it's a Ryzen 3 2200 or something in this thing. Honestly, it's a machine that I accidentally put together. That's kind of a long story as to why I have this machine. But I figured with a graphics card it would be decent enough for being a streaming box. So yeah, basically I had one input in OBS, or one thing in OBS. It's not really a source. One source in OBS that was for capturing, and that captured all the retro stuff. But then I added what I had to do on the retro capture, or what I have to do on the retro capture, is I have to adjust some color balance. Not color balance, but just color and like contrast and saturation and stuff to make it look right. Otherwise, there's something in my signal chain that makes it not look right. But I don't have to do that when I am capturing straight from my production machine, because everything looks exactly the same. Everything looks fantastic. So I had to add a second source, and if I got both sources running at the same time, then it kind of overloads the capture machine. So I had to just make sure that the other source was not loaded. The other capture source was not loaded while it was running this. So this is Elite Dangerous Odyssey, and it has a lot of bugs. So we'll see. It also runs like hot garbage, at least inside the stations, on my PC. So yeah, probably something like that. It was just too much for just the CPU to handle. Basically capturing the same source twice. That's what I was doing. But this seems to be working. So yeah, I mean, this. Oh, and Cammy, thank you for the 7 months. I saw that earlier. That is really appreciated. I really do appreciate that. Thank you so much. So yeah. I'll tell the story before we get going here. I'll tell the story about how I built this streaming machine. So a couple years ago, one of my coworkers, like one of the few cool coworkers I have, had all of his stuff stolen out of his house. So we kind of banded together and bought parts for him for a new computer. And in the end, he got his stuff back. So he got his stuff back before we could actually give him any of the stuff. So any of the new parts that we ordered, I think before the parts even came. And we were doing this kind of all in secret, right? So we were going to surprise him. And so we just never gave him the parts. And so I ended up with a motherboard and processor. And I was like, this could be like a decent machine. So I've been using it as like a media center box for the last couple years, and now it's a box that's going to handle all the encoding for the stream. And I have updated the signal chain diagram. If you go to the About section on my Twitch page here, you can scroll all the way down in the real hardware section, and there'll be a link that says something like "Gaze upon my signal chain and despair." If you click that, then you'll get a signal chain. Yeah, it turns out it was his roommate that just kind of, I don't know what happened there. His roommate stole all this stuff, but then like gave it back. I don't know what happened. It was weird. So yeah, so now I'm going to use this machine as a box to handle all the encoding and decoding. I need to put a video card in it, so I have a... Well, I bought a used video card from a friend, and that's a 980, so not a new card by any means, but better than... I'm running a 970 in my main production machine right here, right now. So I'm going to put the 970 into the streaming box, and the 970 can just do all the encoding, and then, because it'll be fine for that. If that's all it's doing, it'll be fine for that. And then I'll use the 980 for gaming. And that should be better quality than the stream has ever been for at least streaming newer games, modern games from my production machine. So, anyways, long story short, that's not set up yet because I don't have that card from my friend. He has to ship it out to me. Going through the chat from earlier. Kranos, that is Apogee Ardwolf. I stayed with them. They've been kind of my de facto roommate for Vancouver for the 2 times I've been there. So, hey Will. So that was I was like hanging out with them. Let's go back to my ship. We're at Mars High Station right now. I really like how big things actually are in this game. Like, you never got a sense of scale before, but this is, I never really think that this is how big this ship is, but look how big this thing is. Especially if we do this. Go that view, yeah. Oops. Yeah, Apogee is... I got a crush on Apogee. Not gonna lie. Love hanging out with Apogee. But look how big these ships actually are. And this is like a smaller ship too. But yes, Kranos, this is a sexy ship. I love, this is my favorite. This is, out of all the ships that I have in the game, this is probably my favorite one. This is probably my favorite one. Then if you go out here, oops, oops. It doesn't look that big, right? But you don't get the scale of it until you're actually walking around it. Yeah, this is the new expansion. I would say it needs some work. I really think there's a lot of cool things in it, but there are a lot of bugs right now, so. Where should we go? We're actually in Sol right now. So, like, the solar system. Like, here's Earth, Venus. So some of it is, like, things just, like, textures don't load in properly. Like, this should be textured, you know? You know what? I want one ship that I haven't flown yet in this expansion is my fighter. And I want to... Where did I park that thing? What's nice about this... So this is the new galaxy map. And it's got... This is the completely different layout. I'm still getting used to it. But you can see your ship right here. And it would be the Fighting Vixen. Here we go. Way down there. That station. I was like way down there, but it's 2 jumps. Because this thing, this ship that I'm in is Well, it's fast in that it jumps really far. What's my jump range on this thing? Where does it tell me that? Status? No. Could it not be ship? Yeah. Current is 56.56 light years. And if you know anything about Elite, that's pretty dang far. I still want, there's one more upgrade that I want to do to this thing to make it jump even further. But check something. I'm looking at the stream and it's kind of jittery. Is it jittery for people? Is it kind of jumping around? Or is it fine? It might have just been my browser or something. Oh yeah, it's fine for me now. Okay. Is it? Yeah. Yeah? Okay. It might have been just my browser. I did a refresh on the page. It looks fine now. So there's Mars. But we're not going to Mars. I'm gonna turn the game down just a tad, I think. I just want to see how big that my fighter is, my vulture. So certain things, like I'm finding in this, frame rates are pretty terrible inside stations, and when you disembark, basically anywhere. And sometimes textures on planets don't load for me. So, yeah. Textures on stations seem to be okay though, so. I think it's textures on planets when you're in Super Cruise here. Yeah, I didn't see the message before, but the black Like the very dark gray and black. It's like a dark gray on black camo, I think. But with the teal, oh, teal's like my favorite. It's one of my favorite colors. There's a lot of good that you can do with teal. I think it's an underrated color. Teal and orange. Yeah, teal and orange is good. And there's a reason why it's good too, because they are complementary. I think we've talked about this before, how like in movies it's always teal and orange. Like in a lot of movies you'll see like the color grading on movies will be teal and orange a lot. And I do when I grade my photos, I don't always use I use a lot of orange in my photos just because of the fursuit, but I will usually put a slight blue teal color into the shadows on my photos. I don't know when, unless I'm going for like a pure black and white kind of look, I will usually put a blue teal type thing in the darker colors at least. Once you know it, you start noticing it a lot. Teal and orange. Pad 36? Oh, there it is. Oh, we got a lot of teal in here. Green. Here, like a forest green. In this station. See, all of this looks different to me because they changed all the lighting and stuff in the game too for this expansion. So this station, I've been here a billion times to this station, but it looks different. I gotta get used to the menus. They changed all the menus as well. That one. See, this one's got that same color scheme. So, I was trying to. Not all the ships have that color scheme paint job available, but for all the ones, I'm trying to get my whole fleet kind of that color. So. Let's just take a look at this thing. I don't think I've actually walked around this thing yet in this expansion. I mean, I spend so much time just looking in this game, you know? Well, from the ground, I don't know if this thing is as impressive as the Diamondback, but, well, let's go move around the front, maybe. That's pretty good. It's pretty cool. I want to check out this station. So, given that there's like tens of thousands of stations in this game, is it tens of thousands? It's all like generated, right? So they can't make them all unique, but there are a few different layouts. I just want to see what this station looks like. Okay, it's basically the same as Mars High, except different color scheme. I mean, this would be amazing if it ran better. You know what I mean?
Got a decent payday for the right person with a gun.
I don't think that's supposed to look like that. That looks wrong. You feel that way about so many games recently? Well, I mean, who can buy a new video card? That's the thing, right? Like, who can buy a new video card? Nobody can buy a new video card. I'm running this on like a 6-7-year-old card. I did try Star Citizen. I don't know. I don't know if I gave it enough of a chance. Oof. What's going on in here? See? Where? Oh, okay, there we go. Let's just get in this ship. Looks like a combo of the Nighthawk and Apache. I added some body kits to it. So it looks more like, yeah, it looks more like an F117 than it usually does. This thing is maneuverable and fast. I mean, it's a fighter, so. Just go there right now. Yeah, even this is running slower than Horizons did, just flying past stations and stuff. So, I don't know, I hope they work on it more. I was gonna buy this anyways, so I'm not like mad or anything, I'm just... I see a lot of potential and I just want it to work. Yeah, the music, I mean, this is just my, I don't know if it's loud enough for you guys to hear, but this is my, DMCA free playlist. or it's stuff that I have the rights to play. It's not all DMCA free, but I do have some licensing rights to play music from. Monster Cat has a thing where you can subscribe to their thing, and then you can play their music on a lot of their music on your stream. So, but then this is from one of the retrowave labels, I forget which one, and they just said, yeah, any of our music is good to go. And any of my music is you can play on Twitch. If you stream, you can play any of my music on Twitch. Anything that's on my Bandcamp page, you can play on Twitch. I also do, like in the bottom left corner there, I do credit all the music. Yeah, with the album art. Yeah. So that's actually a script that I wrote that uses the Plex API. So I just play music off of my Plex server, and then it's just basically it's a web page that OBS loads, and then it just pings my Plex server for updates of when the track changes, and gets the album art from Plex as well. What do we got? Oh, do I want to attack this guy though? He's a master. He'd probably take me out. Oh, nice. Love hearing it. I love hearing when people listen to my music. It always like makes me feel good. Like I don't, as a musician in the fandom especially, you don't really get a whole lot of feedback, so that's always good to hear. Martin Dalder. I don't know if I want to attack him. I don't want to fire on this guy first. Oh. That made him upset. Is he gonna try to attack me now? I have an open fire, and he has an open fire either, so... You think I could take him? We Made It is the one you like the most? It's a good one. I am very happy with how We Made It came out, yeah. It's one of my favorites on the new album. Speaking of the new album, I just paid off the cover art, so hopefully that will be done sometime soon. Okay, so my music is, everything that's officially released is, okay, it's very complicated because I've done remixes that are like bootleg remixes that I don't have on Bandcamp because I can't sell them, and they're not on like Spotify or anything. I have 2 SoundClouds because my first SoundCloud is my old SoundCloud for my old music stuff. Yes. So there is stuff on SoundCloud that's not on Bandcamp because the album isn't done. Yeah, the album's not done. Like, I'm waiting on the cover art, which, like I said, I just paid off today. So, yeah, he bugged out. So, I didn't plan on making a whole album initially. The first song I finished for the album, which at that point there wasn't an album that I was working on, was Beach Drive. And that was back in end of 2018, early 2019. And then I just kept making music, and I got into this big thing of, hey, I am making a lot of music consistently. I could probably do an album. But to keep that momentum up, I wanted feedback. So I, in addition to posting stuff on my Patreon, I posted stuff onto SoundCloud. Just to like, and to just kind of like promote, hey, I've got this new Jamie VX project and I want to like make people aware that it's a thing. So I put it on SoundCloud. That's where it is right now. Now the stuff on SoundCloud isn't necessarily the final mixes that'll be on the album. There are going to be slight changes, mostly to the mastering. Stuff that I've tweaked since uploading it. And with SoundCloud, if you don't have like a paid thing to SoundCloud, then you can't actually edit the audio that you've put up there. This guy's clean. So it's still got like the original like temp masters. Oh, that's... I hit the wrong button. Yeah. A little. I aggroed a little. I'm under attack now. Well, I'm pretty fast, so I should be able to... outrun. Yeah, that's the thing. I've been destroyed a few times in this expansion already because I just didn't know the rules about when you walk into a base, like on foot. And if you aggro, you're kind of, everybody gets pissed at you then. I guess it is the closest station. Let's go land and let's pay off the bounty. I don't know if this is a very interesting stream. It's just me kind of flying around, but whatever. But yeah, so as far as the music goes, I'm planning this to be like a full, like, it's gonna be a digital release at first. I would love to do tapes and vinyl, but tapes probably won't happen. Vinyl might. If vinyl would be if Bandcamp lets me do vinyl. I'm currently not eligible in their vinyl program, but I can always request. So the biggest thing there would be to be like, if the album does well, does enough sales, then I'm assuming I would have a better chance of getting into their vinyl pressing program. And then you need a certain number of pre-orders on vinyl as well. So it is a long shot, but you know, there's always hope. But yeah, full digital release. I'm thinking of extras to include. If you're a member of the Patreon, then you're going to be mini disc. I don't. I would probably have to do those myself, and I don't have any mini disc. I can't record mini discs at all. So. I mean, that would be neat, but and I've seen Bandcamp, like there's artists on Bandcamp that do have mini disc options to purchase, but I just saw that the other day. I don't know a whole lot about mini discs other than what I've seen on I'm blanking on the channel now. On Techmoan's YouTube channel. Yeah, that's Techmoan is where I all my knowledge of most of my knowledge of mini disc comes from Techmoan, to be honest. It's not a technology. I was aware of it, like, you know, back in the 90s, but it's not something that I ever had. I am super excited. Yeah. That's what Techmoan was saying. Thanks to the RIA. But I'm super excited to get this album out. I spent 2 years working on it, you know? And there's some of the best music I've ever written on it. So, in my opinion, that may not be everybody's opinion, but in my opinion, yeah, it's all the stuff that I've been releasing on Patreon. Yeah, the people on, if you're a patron, then you have all of the tracks ready, basically. And once everything is finalized, patrons will. I haven't said this on Patreon yet. Maybe I should. Maybe I should make a post tomorrow about it or something. But if you are a patron on a music tier, either the music tier or the combo tier, you will get a copy of everything when it's released in one nice big package. All the digital stuff. Which is going to include at least the 13 tracks from the album, all the cover art in PDF form. So what I'd been doing is for each track I've made its own little cover art, and so you're getting all of that in a big long PDF. And as well as in that PDF, you're going to get the cover art that Deus Ex Moose is doing for me. I don't even know if I've announced that that's who's doing the cover art, but that's who's doing the cover art. At least the artwork. I'm going to do the graphic design work on the cover, but Moose is doing the actual artwork itself. And that's going to be in that PDF. I've been thinking of a few other things. Like, I was thinking, like, what could I do? Like a commentary track. It'd just be like an MP3. That's the whole album of me talking over it about what I was thinking and what I like about it and what inspired me and stuff like that. I don't know if that's something that people want, but I could do that. So that's what I've got in my head so far. But I don't know, is a commentary track like too full of myself or something? I think that might work nicely as a video too. What would? A commentary? I am not great at video. I'll just say that. Yeah. Maybe video. I don't know. I would love to do... So what I would love to do I would love to do some music videos as well, but I have no idea how to do that. I am not a video person. The most I've done with video are like the few like GIFs that I've done. Where can I pay off my fines? Here we go. No fines detected. I'll hand myself in. Here we go. You are ordered to pay 200 credits. No, I can look at this. Oh, they're gonna send me to jail though. $200 credits for redeploying, that's fine. But they are sending me to a prison ship. Because I accidentally, I was trying to speed up, but I accidentally hit fire. For being aggro. It was for being aggro. Actually, you know, Robbie, I think you're right. I think you might have had to find an interstellar factor before. I think that's what they're called. But I didn't have to. Okay, so now I'm on this prison ship. That just kind of spawns you there. So let's just see what... I'm going to check this place out. Yeah, space jail. The Seraph's Wing. Let's see what this looks like. Which ship? My ship that I'm flying? Oh yeah, this is definitely a prison ship. Look at this. The ship that I'm flying is the Vulture. It is super fast in regular space, or at least mine is now. And it's really maneuverable, so it's a really good fighter. Yeah, look, here's prison cells. But I don't think there's much here other than this. Viper Mark III. I don't know, like, off the top of my head, I don't know all the ships in this game. I just know I love my DBX, and my second favorite is probably this Vulture. The DBX is pretty maneuverable as well. It's not as maneuverable nor as fast as the Vulture, but, I mean, the DBX is a great all-around ship. Except for maybe transport. Doesn't have a lot of cargo space. So where am I? Oh yeah. The problem with come on, click. This interface could be better. There we go. Python. Python is good too. Python's bigger. It has more cargo space. I made enough money, so I used the Python to buy my Type 9 Heavy for all my transport needs. I mean, that's a cool looking ship too. Yeah, engineering is not terribly difficult. We can maybe do some of that. Here, let me get back to kind of my home system, and then we can fly out to an engineer and see what they do. Thanks, Crystal. This thing does not jump as far as the DBX. So if I want to get somewhere fast, the DBX is just the best thing to use. Going here. There we go. Ever since this expansion dropped, I haven't made any money. But I'm still sitting at just under 405 million, so I'm doing okay. Yeah. Gotta be careful about the fuel. I guess you could, I'm just thinking, I bet you if you found an interstellar factor, you could just get your record cleared and not have to go to jail. But it was only 200 bucks, right? Plus gas to get out back to the station here, but it's not a big deal. 200 credits is nothing. I do this thing where I want the orbital plane of the system to be aligned horizontally with my ship. It's just a thing that my brain wants me to do. Like, I can't go flying in like this. I have to do this. I haven't done scanning in a long time. Pretty much not since my voyage to the center of the galaxy and back. I don't know, I did so much of it then, I'm just kind of burnt out, I guess. Even though I took a break from this game for a year, I still don't really want to do any scanning. Yeah, I guess I haven't tried mining yet. That's maybe the one thing I haven't done. Because I've done exploration. I've been doing a bit of combat in this ship. Transport of goods and people I've done. I don't know. I don't know if a goal, if a worthwhile goal is to get like, what is it, triple elite? So elite in exploration, combat, and trading. 29. Where's 29? There it is. So 314 credits of fuel and 200 credits for my... Yep, I've done passenger transport before. It's not much different than cargo transport, except it's just people instead of cargo. And you need to have like bunks. You have to have like cabin space, but paint job could use a little work. I haven't fixed that up in a while. You can sometimes, if there are survivors to be rescued, although they're usually in like escape pods, so they're treated more like cargo than people. So they'll just show up in your inventory. Oh, look at this. I've got some Mega Gin and a mug from the other day. I forgot I had that. Okay, we were going to go to a engineer. And I think let's go to this one here. So the little bolt icon. There's an engineer icon. Yeah, I just did that the other day. I flew to Hutton Orbital just because I wanted to see inside Hutton. Oh yeah, I sent you that screenshot of the inside, Robbie. But let's go. I'll show you engineering. I don't think I have anything to do there with this ship, but I'll go there anyways. I'll show you how it works. Oh, I've never actually listened to Hutton Orbital Radio. I know about it, but I've never listened to it. But let's head over to Felicity Farseer's place here and see what she has to say. We can actually walk around her place. I don't know if I've ever done that. Like, I don't know if I've since the expansion. I don't think I've walked around a engineer's place. I wonder if they look any different. Oh, that's cool. Maybe I should just land on random planets so I can get credit for walking on them first or something. I have a few, like, discoveries under my name, but mainly on the way to the center of the galaxy. Not that I was the first to get to the center of the galaxy, but, you know, you take a route, and your route is probably going to be different than anybody else's. So there's bound to be systems that that nobody's been to before. If you upgrade your DBX with this engineering stuff I'm going to show you, it'll probably take you a day to get there. Like a day, maybe that's with scanning stuff. I don't know. I feel like I could probably get there and back without scanning in a day. Like, I'm talking like 10, 12 hours of flying. Just constantly jumping. It's still a long way away. I may be wrong with those numbers, but that's what I feel like it was. It took me a while because I wasn't grinding that hard to get out there. But you'll want to stop off at Colonia on your way. It's not directly on the way to the center of the galaxy, but it's basically on the way, and there's stations and people have settled out there. So it's way outside the hub. So okay. So let's see if this planet loads the textures properly. I doubt that it will. Yeah, you can. Well, I mean, I was able to at the time that I was doing it. So yes, I mean, if resources weren't an obstacle, would you captain a fleet carrier? Yeah, you know what? That's something that I haven't done, obviously, and I haven't done any wing like squadron stuff either. I don't know. No, you are good. When you quit the game, you're not burning any fuel. You will have to stop off, like, you're not going to make it all the way there, especially if you're doing, if you're supercharging your FSD, you're not making it all the way there without fixing your ship. So you're going to need to have, what is it called? Or is it modules? You're going to need to have one of these auto field maintenance units. And then you're going to need to refill that on your way there, because that uses resources. So you've got to land on planets and collect resources with your SRV. So make sure you have an SRV as well. That's basically it. You would be able to get there with that. Yeah, you'd be able to get there with an SRV, one of these auto maintenance field units, and then just do supercharge your FSD on like neutron stars or whatever they are. Yeah. With this ship, I can jump around 200 light years on a supercharged FSD in one shot. So that saves significant time. But you don't have to. If you want to get the most out of your exploration, then you could just do regular jumps. It would take you forever. It would probably take you 4 times as long. But you could do it. You probably still want like a maintenance unit and an SRV so that you can, just in case something happens. I would also say take some heat sinks along. Like I've got heat sinks, as you can see. There's only 2. You're probably okay. As long as you have that auto field maintenance unit, you're probably going to be okay. So that can fix your ship right up. But I don't think it can fix itself up. So, okay, so planet textures look good so far, but will they stay? Will they stay? So far, so good. Come at this at a different angle here. Yeah, that's what I was scared that I was gonna blow up or something on my way back. So the good thing about Colonia is that, oh, I'm coming in way too hot. The good thing about Colonia is that there's stations out there, so once you're there, you can sell your scans there that you did on the way there. Then you go to the center of the galaxy from Colonia, and you check out the supermassive black hole there, which is kind of neat. And then you come back, and on your way back, you go back to Colonia. You sell your scans from Colonia to the center of the galaxy, and then from the center of the galaxy back to Colonia. And then you head back to the bubble. And then, you know, whatever station you find first, then you sell your scans there. Or I guess whoever you want, like, a lot of rep with, because you'll get full rep when you sell the scans. You know what I mean? So you can play that strategic. I didn't do that. I just kind of sold my scans the first place I got found when I got back. But I didn't want to get like interdicted and then intercepted something and then blown up right at the end, so I just sold them right away. I was scared. But I did make like 100 and I don't know, like 180 million doing it. At the time, I don't know if that's changed now, but at the time, that's what I did.
Nikon Juliet Alpha 1 commencing flight control routine. Please observe docking protocols.
Yep, I've got that. As you know, because we started off at Mars. You just have to do a lot of Federation missions, I think, for that.
Access granted. Proceed to landing pad 06.
Where is landing pad 6? Oh, I think I see it. I'm not used to this place in, like, daytime. I'm always flying to this place at night. Yeah, just don't crash into Voyager like I did. I 100% crashed right into Voyager. So I was looking at chat. I think I was looking at chat or something like that. Yes, the Voyager probe. Yeah. There's a clip. Here. Hang on.
Down complete. Engaging ship restraints. Your arrival has been noted.
Wait, how do I get to clips? My screen is so wide. Here we go. This right here. There. Yep. So I crashed into Voyager. So that was good. Okay. Let's refuel. Local services. You know what? Before we go here, I'm gonna let's disembark. Let's see if we can do this inside the station. I've been here so many times, and yet... Oh, wait, there's no elevators. Oh, wait. Auxiliary workshop. Oh, there she is. Okay.
Welcome, Commander. How goes your journey through the void?
So, this is Felicity Farseer, and she's an engineer.
Have you seen anything unusual during your voyages among the stars? I remember one time when I found a...
She starts telling stories, I guess. So, I've already upgraded my FSD on this ship, but Robbie, this is probably what you want to do. So you go, first of all, you have to be invited to talk to these people, and then they'll show up on your map. And then you go there, and you'll probably have to unlock... You have to, like, bring them something or do something for them before you get to unlock these different things they have, these upgrades that they have. But once you do, you choose the thing that you want. Yeah, I think she's one of the first ones that you get. So you choose what you want to upgrade. And then there's different things. So as you can see here, I've got all of the increased FSD range. But I could also do a shielded FSD or a faster FSD boot sequence if I wanted to. If I wanted to do faster FSD boot sequence, then I would need grid resistors. I don't have any grid resistors, but I would need one of them. And you basically just hit generate modification down here until it might take a few clicks, so you might have to use more than one grid resistor for this particular one. And you just go through all these unlocks here, and then by the end you have the best that will be. So if you look at this, increased FSD range. So right now I've gone through all this, so I've done all of these mods. And you can see different things require different materials to do. She does require something. I don't remember what it is, but she does. They all require you to do something before you can get access to this stuff. All of the engineers. They also have... Oh, I guess... And then you can pin a blueprint. So right now I do have the FSD range blueprint pinned because I'm still working on this stuff for my other ships. And when you pin a blueprint, then you can apply these modifications anywhere you are. But you can only do it with a pinned blueprint. If you don't have... Like, if I wanted to start doing this, faster FSD boot sequence, I would need to pin that blueprint so that I could use it anywhere. Otherwise, you can only do it here. Also, I don't think you can have more than one of these. Like, I've done an increased FSD range. If I start doing faster FSD boot sequence, I think that negates my increased FSD range, but don't quote me on that. I'm not entirely sure. But anyways, there are also experimental effects. So right now I have on my FSD right now, I have a mass manager, which basically makes it you just find it wherever you find it. Like, different stuff is found in different places. So for the first level of the FSD upgrade, I need atypical disrupted wake echoes, and those you get by scanning wakes in systems. If we go here, I need those wake echoes again, and I also need chemical processors. Well, chemical processors are usually found in wreckage or on planets at abandoned settlements, that kind of thing. If we go look here, I need phosphorus, which is on planets in mineral deposits. So you roam around in your SRV and shoot rocks, and then that stuff pops out. You probably want to look for planets that have high phosphorus on them already, which you can find in the map, in the galaxy map or in the system map. And then chemical processors and strange wake solutions, which is another different kind of wake. You know, just all of this stuff. Manganese, chemical distillery, eccentric hyperspace trajectories. Yeah. And the nice thing about this stuff is it doesn't take up space in your inventory. There's a separate inventory for that stuff, right? So you can have a max of that stuff, but they all have their own maximum, so you're not filling up space. And I also found just before the I didn't know this was a thing, but just before the DLC dropped, I found that you can convert at least some of this stuff into other things. But I don't think the conversion rate, like if you convert it back, you don't get as much. Does that make sense? And then, like I was saying, there's experimental effects, which you also need different stuff And then they'll apply these things to it. So my mass manager here, it's a complex software upgrade and internal sensor suite able to optimize frame shift operation by analyzing and accounting for ship loadout, increases optimized mass at the cost of module health. So basically, it makes me go further when I'm carrying more stuff, but it's not, the integrity is down 8%, which I'm fine with that. I don't know if it's the best one I should have, but that's what I have right now. And that's basically it. You can pin one blueprint from each engineer. So, you know what? Let's just go back to my ship.
Take care now.
Because this looks like it's only her in her little office there and nothing else. There's not like a station here or anything. So... So here, in your ship, you've got this engineer section, and this is where you can see, like, all the engineers that you have access to. So the ones with the little nut beside there, just at in the corner here, those I have access to, and then I've got invitations from these two that I haven't done my initial requirements. So Felicity needs gained access to Felicity. So you've learned about Felicity. You need to gain access to Felicity because your Pilots Federation exploration rank is Scout or higher. You fulfilled your initial contract providing a unit of meta alloys. You probably need meta alloys, right? And then here you can view the pinned blueprint. And the different levels of the pin blueprint. And then when you're at a station, this might be a little weird because we're here. Yeah, there is an engineer's workshop. There'll be a remote workshop, which you can then access your pin blueprints and actually work on them yourself. And you don't have to be at the engineer's station or the engineer's facility to actually use them. And that's engineering. It's nice because it gives you an objective for collecting stuff. And I generally don't like crafting, but I think it's okay in this game. I usually don't like crafting in games. I usually find it dumb. But, yeah. I don't necessarily mind it in this game. Okay, where should we go? What's going on over here? In the Coalsack Nebula. Like, that's not a long way. We could check this out. Kind of want to check that out. It's 8 jumps. We could do 8 jumps. Yeah, it's probably Thargoids. Route settings. Yeah, okay. It doesn't look like there's any... Okay. Yeah, I'm not taking one down in my DBX, that's for sure. We'll check it out. I like that. Which mega ship name? I don't know which one. There's so many. Well, the carriers, right? Or what are you talking about? So here's... I have a question. I don't know... Oh, and I wasn't paying attention. I was looking for something else. So my problem is I don't... Like, I've got... How do you target your... Your next jump when it's not targeted anymore? You know? Like, this doesn't go as far as I need it to go. Off the road again. Yeah, I don't like... I feel like there should be a way to do that, though, you know? Destiny Ascension is for Mass Effect. There's, yeah, I mean, those are all player created carriers. And so all the names are all just whatever they want. I mean, I docked at a carrier called Giant Wiener a few weeks ago, so... Okay, Robbie, here's another thing that'll help you on your way to the center of the galaxy. What are the types of stars that you can refuel at? There's an easy way to remember them. So I know that the next star that I'm going to, I can refuel. I know Class M stars I can refuel at, but how do I know? And it's not always by the look, though. There are certain stars that look like you should be able to, but you can't. I don't know what kind of stars those are. I don't remember what class those are, but I know what classes I can refuel at. Yeah, I know you can't refuel at dwarf stars, that's for sure. So here it is. Here's how I remember. You can refuel at these classes of stars. All right, here we go. K, G, B, F, O, A, M. Those stars you can refuel at. KGB foam. That's how I remember it. KGB foam. There's another mnemonic that you can use. I don't remember what it is, though. I just found that KGB foam was the easiest for my brain to remember. And I've never forgotten it. Even after not playing this game for a year, I still remember KGB foam. So I kind of wish the HUD would give you like, okay, you need to refuel at this star, but it doesn't. You have to go into the map. Oh, not that map. This map, right? So I gotta... Actually, I can make it all the way there now. I must have just barely gotten enough fuel. Does it put a gas symbol up? I mean, it does, but it's not there now because I don't need to. But yeah. No, it does put something up. Yeah, it's like a little like drop of gas, like a little like gas drop symbol. It does. But if you always keep an eye in the top right corner there, it'll tell you what class of star you're jumping to. And if you're low on fuel, yeah, it's just that I've incidentally collected enough fuel that I no longer need to fuel in this trip, just by like flying around the star. Not really stopping, just flying around. Like, I'm scooping right now, but I'm not really sticking around. So when you jump, that's a K star I'm jumping to, so I'd be able to fuel at it if I wanted to. Oh, and I'm being interdicted. Probably because I've got Mega Gin. You can't interdict me. Once we get to this system and check it out, I'll show you the fuel icon on the map there, Kranos. Because there definitely is one. Oh, there it is. I'm like, where is it? So how many more jumps? 2 more jumps. Okay, so next jump is this system. We'll check out what's there. Hopefully I don't die. How much is it to buy this ship back? What's the insurance on it? 561,000? That's fine. Oh, there's a lot of carriers here. Okay, that's a Fort Zeno. Great. I guess let's check out Fort Zeno. It's damaged, that's what it means. Let's see how damaged. Oh, so those are the permits I have. I have the Sol System permit, Beta Hydri, PLX 695, and Vega. I don't know how I got any of those other ones. I remember grinding for the Sol System permit because I wanted to go to the solar system, but I don't remember any of the other ones. I don't know how I got those. Maybe they were just along the way to get to the Sol System permit. This music is getting real intense. Right when we're getting to this station. This damaged station. Fort Xeno, probably attacked by xenomorphs. AKA the Thargoids. Oh, dang.
Commander, this is emergency flight operations. We're experiencing an extreme crisis. We need all the help we can get.
I don't know if they're still around, Robbie. I think... Like, I don't think I can dock here. Oh, maybe I can.
Commander, we've assigned a landing pad for you. Be careful.
I mean... That's a problem right there. Okay, well, yeah, I've been in a damaged station before.
Drop to approach speed, Commander. Vector looks good.
Oh, what's all this crap on the front of this thing? It's like Thargoid goo or something. I will... If I need to, I will definitely use a heatsink, but we'll see. Oh yeah.
Commander, we're advising all pilots to stay well clear of damaged structures. We're seeing multiple explosions in the inner dock.
I don't think I can land in here, right? Like... I just want to grab one thing at least, right? I'm gonna get the F out of here. Oops. That was. It's funny that I can... It's funny that I could dock there if I wanted to, but I don't really want to, you know? Anywhere else in the system that I can dock except for like there, right? Maybe? Oh. I mean, aside from any of the carriers. As a green cloud, they will show up sometimes. Oh, I didn't know that. I haven't done much with the Thargoid stuff. I've always just kind of like avoided that stuff just because I wanted to like grind out cash or whatever. It's interesting though. Yeah, I haven't heard that. Well, I have heard that, but I haven't heard that in a while. I haven't heard that often. Because like I said, I don't really go out of my way to investigate this stuff. But it is neat. It's neat to do it on stream because we're like looking at stuff together. I think this is more interesting stuff to stream, whereas me grinding, you know, 100 million in credits in an afternoon on deliveries isn't. Like, I'm not making money right now except for a little bit on exploration scans. Just the basic scans, flying by stuff, but... And I'm not even really worried about that. I've never seen a capital ship spawn in. I have seen a capital ship, but I've never seen it, like, spawn in or jump in. All in all, this game has pretty good sound. What do I do with this encrypted correspondence? Heavily encrypted data that is of little interest, although some hackers use it for training or practice, with an S, or simply enjoy the challenge of breaking the encryption. Alright, I thought it was going to be something better, but maybe we can sell it somewhere. I don't know. The other nice thing about this ship is that if you want to sell scans, you're only one jump away from doing it no matter where you are, because this thing jumps so far. Because I think it's like 20 light years that you have to jump. So I guess it's not a problem with a lot of ships, but you have a lot of options of places to jump with this thing, so. Oh, we got some rings here. It's always fun. Perfect. Pad 5. Is it there? That's not me. Right? That's not me. Oh, I think I see 5. Oh no, that is 5. That one's 6. Okay. That's kind of neat. Can you not disembark on one of these ships? Maybe not. Be alive long enough to see this ever, if this ever became reality. Yeah, I thought of that too. Be cool. Looks like you can't. Okay, I'm gonna take a slight little break. I'll be back in a couple minutes. Okay, back. Okay, so let's check out. I want to show, just because I can. Let's just pick a star to go to. That one. Oh, I can get there without refueling. Okay, gotta go further. Like this here. There we go. Go away. No. 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 Okay. Yeah, couldn't quite remember what the symbol was, but there's the symbol for the fuel star. It's like a star with a little drop of fuel.
I don't do this often, you caught me off guard. All of my friends
So what is
moved away.
this icon?
Stories underneath sunsets. Could it be more than just
Incursion.
kissing the cab ride, head turning left, right. Get a ticket for two.
That means that there's Thargoids there, right?
Some red out of the blue. You say my name with your accent. Makes me remember how much I missed you. Hope you're planning to stay for a million days.
Let's check it out.
You'll be my summer in December. Hey boy, trust my intuitions always. I'm not superstitious.
Keep in mind, we are in a weaponless ship. And it is a dark region because it looks pretty. There's not very many stars there. It's a nebula, right? So. I don't have any of their stuff. I have some Mega Gin. I have a mug, and I'd have some encrypted correspondence. That's all I got.
Sunday mornings and midnight lights, turning to songs that you watch me write. Stole your sweater that night. You took a picture, keep it on my bedside.
They might want that mug, yeah.
Take it to the west side. You say my name.
It takes like an hour to get that mug. An hour of just flying in a straight line. Okay. So, like, what's the deal here? Okay, so this Betancourt base, beta. My brain wants to read it as beta and court base. Did we not listen to this song already? Do I have that song twice? I might have that song twice. Sometimes that happens, I get the song twice. A grayed out ship? No, there's... Well, or do you mean, do you mean in here, or do you mean in contacts later when I'm out of, Super Cruise? You're in Twitter jail for saying go into the ocean? What? walk into the ocean. Okay, these planets are working better today, and they do look cooler than they used to, I have to say. Up close, not so much, but when at this distance, they do look more varied, I think. Oh, goodness. It should show like a cargo ship or a carrier, and what will say they have an incursion with some Xenos. I don't see anything. This music isn't at all fitting, but I like it. Oh, frame rates. Because there's all this extra stuff on here, I think. Oof. Landing pad 1, that's right at the front. Where? Where is it? Oh, there it is. It's only 12 hours? 12 hours is nothing. Good enough. Also can't disembark here. Oh yeah, systems says right there, systems offline. Repairs underway. Yeah, their commodities market is... I could sell that encrypted correspondence for 4,000 credits. It's not a lot. Yeah, this station's fairly limited. Can't even fix my paint job. There's more stuff out here, and there's something in the California Nebula. The California Nebula, well, last time I was there it looked cool. I don't know if it looks cool anymore, but last time I was there it looked cool. California Nebula. How far away is that? I wonder how many jumps that is. Oh, it's not exactly in the nebula. It's not. It is a fair distance away. It's 27 jumps. Now, if I... That's supposed to be with jet cone boosts, but... There just might not be any. Yeah, well, we're on the other side of the bubble, essentially. Like, here, where's that? No. Do we not have a... There it is. So this area is known as the bubble. And that's kind of where all of civilization is. I mean, there's civilization outside of this, but this is where, like, all the politics and whatever bullshit happens in here. And there are stations outside of it, but they start being more and more remote. The other place is way the heck over here. If I can get there. Oop. Okay, well anyways, this is Colonia. This is what I was talking about before. Here, I've got a bookmark, maybe that'll be easier. Colonia. There we go. So, Colonia. You can see there's the bubble, it's way the heck out there. So what you do, to get to Sagittarius A, which is the center of the Milky Way. You fly out to Colonia, and then you hook a right and go to Sagittarius A. And then, so you fly out this way, and then you go this way, right in there. And you could go back this way, but it'd take you longer. Because this route here, from the bubble to Colonia, you get a lot of FSD boosts. So there's a lot of boost ability along this route here. This route from here to here, not so much. Anyways, you just do a little bit at a time. I used a website that kind of guided me on, like, okay, go to this star and then go to this star. So I think I was doing like maybe 10 jumps at a time, something like that. Yeah, just do a little bit at a time. Just kind of start heading in the general direction where you want to go. There is a website. I don't remember what it's called. I probably still have it here. Yeah, here we go. Hurt Highway. I kind of use that website to plot my route. That also has a route to Beagle Point. Now, Beagle Point is on the other side of the Milky Way. I've never been there, but that's where Beagle Point is. The bubble's over there. There's Colonia. Beagle Point. It is 65,000 light years away. And the other thing that you can do is you can do a circumnavigate the whole entire galaxy. Just go around it. That would take a long time. I don't know how long that is, but that would take a long time. I kind of want to go. We should look at realistic mode. That's kind of like in the middle of the. Well, this one maybe. Yeah, let's try that one. It'd probably be nothing in there, but. Yeah, it's far. I had considered it when I was out there, when I was at Colonia. I was like, which way do I go? Do I go to Beagle Point or do I go back to the bubble? And I opted to go back to the bubble. I didn't think I'd be able to really make it to Beagle Point. And I kind of wanted to get back to civilization. Even though Colonia is technically civilization, there's still not a lot there, you know? So. I mean, Colonia is civilization. Did I say Beagle Point? I meant Colonia. Beagle Point is not civilization. Beagle Point, I don't think there's anything there, but they named it Beagle Point because I don't know exactly why. I think there's a reason for it. But yeah, I used that Hurt Highway as a loose guide. I didn't follow it exactly. What you want to do is you want to follow it for the first few jumps so that you go below the plane of the galaxy, because that's where you'll find all of those neutron stars so you can supercharge your FSD. yeah. Anything here? I don't think there's anything here. Oh, there is stuff here. There is one carrier. Lots of planets with atmosphere. Well, no, there's some planets with atmospheres. All the landable planets don't have atmospheres. Should we land on this planet just for fun? Because we're not really doing anything. So it might be fun just to land on a planet. See what's what. We might be the first one on this planet. I doubt it, but we might be. The DLC is still pretty new, so those achievements or whatever... I mean, there's still a lot to be had, you know? We're not necessarily very far out or anything, so who knows. I want to land on the light side. I don't want to land in darkness, so we'll just come in like this. Maybe. Probably not, because we're landing like pretty, well, I mean, there's the star. We'll see. Oh, this is actually a fairly dense planet, or at least it's large. See, I'm looking at the, how many Gs? It's 0.65 Gs, which is a lot more than I'm used to. Where should we land? We should probably land somewhere here. I'll stay clear of these craters and those mountains. So kind of like right in here, I think. Yeah, 0.66 Gs. So we gotta be a little bit careful when we're coming down here. Oh no. Yeah, you gotta be careful, especially on planets that have, or planets or moons or wherever you're landing, that have a significant amount of gravity. Like 0.6 Gs is, you gotta start being a little careful, I think. Especially when you're used to landing on like stuff that's like 0.1 G. Okay, there we go. I have a different suit. I've not done any of this really. I guess I don't have that. I don't know what to call it, sure. Oh, I've got, it's unsafe temperatures. I guess I can't use this suit. Or what? I mean, I can deploy the SRV. We can go driving around in the SRV. But I can't really set foot on the planet. Yeah, at least it does tell you it's unsafe. I mean, on planets that have lower gravity. Oh. Oops, not that one. Cargo scoop.
Cargo scoop deployed.
So this is what you do to collect materials, basically. You shoot the rocks that you can target, and then you... Yeah, you shoot the rocks that you can target, and then you just collect them. Oh, I've got... So, here's the thing. So, that's a chunk of iron. I have 300 out of 300 iron already, so I can't pick that up. So, that's fine. That's my ship. There's so much in this game. So, and here's, okay, so in the SRV, you've got that just above, well, okay, so you've got that little radar scanner thing, right? And you can see there's little blips on there. Like, not the circle thing underneath it, but that little scanner thing on top. And it's kind of scanning from left to right. So you drive towards... you drive towards those little blips and they'll slowly converge together. And you just follow it, and that'll lead you to stuff. Gosh, the frame rates on planets kind of took a... So, see right there, there's an outcrop. And then you shoot it, and then a bunch of stuff comes out. Now, it'll also take you to, like, other things. Not just materials, so... Okay. So if we look back at my ship here, you can see that it detects my ship. But it also detects it as a different thing than like rocks that you can gather. The little blips are higher up on the scanner. So. And it also sounds different. Probably can't hear it with the music, but it does sound different when you're doing it, so. I don't know if there's going to be anything interesting on this planet. Oh. You can always call your ship back. Yeah. You can, so, yeah, you can... where is it? You can dismiss your ship. Which then it just goes to orbit. Whoops. And then you can call it back. So what I usually do... Hey, Paula. So what I usually do is... just drive way the heck out somewhere, and then... I'll just call my ship back. Oof. Oh, here we go.
Landing gear retracted.
Landing gear retracted. That was weird. How's Paula doing tonight? This thing was always kind of squirrely to control, but with the new planet graphics and the lower frame rates, it's even harder. I'm doing okay. I was kind of dealing with, I guess, maybe similar things, a lot of thoughts, but I didn't know if I was going to stream tonight, and then I ended up streaming. So, and streaming has helped a lot. I don't think there's a whole lot on this planet, so we're gonna. There it is.
Landing gear deployed.
Always rearranging. Always rearranging.
I don't know who Salty Canadian is.
That is constantly changing. Always rearranging. Always rearranging.
Let me know if you're in chat, Salty Canadian.
Stay a while and listen.
Hey, thanks for the follow, Salty Canadian. Let me just get back here.
Stay a while and listen.
And thank you for the follow, Sussy Baka. My game looks great. I mean, it's... The frame rate's not so hot. I have to align this properly here. I have no idea. I was messing with my settings. There we go. I was messing with my settings and I haven't really tweaked them or anything. I mean, we could check. These are my settings. A lot of ultras and highs, and probably way too high from what my video card can actually do.
Stay a while and listen.
Tunakexi, I don't know how to say that, but thank you for the follow. It's a 970, but yeah, it's a little rough. It's a little rough, especially on planets and inside stations at this point. And I guess technically it's an overclocked 970. It's an Asus 970 OC Strix, so it's. I mean, it's. I suppose it's factory overclocked, but. I don't know. No, it's not a laptop. 970, no, it's not a laptop. This is a desktop. No, Strix isn't a laptop. I suppose they could have them in... I don't know. I actually don't even know what that means. What gets the Strix branding and what doesn't, I don't know. I never looked into it. We're just kind of messing around. We're not really doing anything. We've been messing around for a couple hours now. Well, actually almost 3 hours now. Not really doing anything. Just checking stuff out. Checking out the checking out the new expansion. Well, I think I want to go back to where was that? There. Nine jumps. We can do that. Yeah, so like most of the time, like when you're just in space, these settings are fine. And I found that in stations, settings, maybe I could get a few more frames, but I don't know, it didn't seem to help a whole lot. Oh, that's taken too long. Are we gonna lose my connection or something? Oh, there we go. Yeah, that usually happens when I'm dropping my connection for whatever reason. It doesn't happen often, but I've had it before where I'm stuck in witch space and then I lose my connection. So. Yeah, that's taken a bit. Long witch space tonight. Wait, do I need to fuel at this star? Yeah, I do. Apparently none of these are... Okay. Or wait, no, maybe I don't? I'm going to anyways. Slow it down. I think I accidentally did that. That wasn't necessary. So I think I'm gonna fly back to Vaca, and then I might call the stream there. Maybe. It's getting a little late. It's almost midnight for me, so. Try it in VR. Yeah, I have never tried it in VR either, Robbie. I need to try VR. Like I haven't really actually tried any VR stuff, to be honest with you. Like actual, like with the VR headset. I just never had access to one, I guess, and it's been really low on my list of things. I will say that my ultra wide monitor helps. I mean, I know it's not anywhere near like as immersive as VR, but the ultra wide is neat. Last time you tried VR on this game? Okay, do I need to scoop anywhere else along the line here? No, I don't. Yeah, that's kind of why I never bought one. I mean, I think something like VR chat would be kind of cool with a headset. I mean, that's what it's designed for. And then this game as well. But I don't know what else I would use it for. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I have like a custom avatar. Well, it's a recolor, but it's, you know, a custom recolor avatar in VR chat, and I've never used it. I wish I didn't have anxiety with VR chat, you know? The most I've done in VR chat is like just explore worlds on my own. That's it. Oh, that's not true. I did hang out with a friend from Australia once and we watched anime together in VR chat. That was just like one time though. So that's the most I've done. And so and at that point, I didn't even have my own avatar. And now I do, and I just haven't used it. Spent a bunch of money getting that thing recolored, and I never used it. I think I need somebody to be like, hey, Jamie, we need to hop on VR chat. And then, like, not... I also gotta find time. I'm so busy with everything. That sounds like an excuse, and it probably is, but it's true. Like, so. Things might be changing in a little bit as far as my schedule goes at work and stuff, and we'll see. We'll see how that all shakes out. Oh, yeah, I'm yawning here. Oh yeah, okay, so I haven't really... So we were talking about the album that I'm releasing in a bit. I haven't actually said anything yet, but I think I want to do like a release party on Twitch. I don't know what that will look like yet, but that might be fun. You know, that just popped into my head. I don't know what that would actually like look like, you know? But we'd listen to the album and then I don't know what, like, you know? But it seems like a thing that maybe I'll do. If anybody is interested. Landing pad 6. Where's number 6? There it is. Oops. All right. I wonder if I made any kind of money doing... I wasn't really exploring, but incidental exploring, you know? Yeah, there we go. Universal Cartographics. Cartographics? Cartographics. 1 million. Any more? No, 1 million. That's not bad. I mean, just for messing around, not doing anything tonight, made 1 million plus whatever else I did. You know what? My paintwork is only at 34%. Like, look how bad it is. Look how bad this is. It's all chipped and... We're gonna fix that. Because that's only... Oops, that's only 70 credits. So who cares? Although I do kind of like letting my paint just get a little... Oh, I'm wearing that other suit now. Interesting. There we go. Such a good ship. And the livery with the Lakon logo there. I just like it, you know? Okay. Ugh. Well, the stream held up for most of it, I think. Just a few 0.1% drop frames, so yeah. That should be getting better once I get this 970 into the streaming machine and then the new video card into into this production machine, so. Alright, I think I'm going to call it there. Thanks everybody for watching. I hope it was chill and good and everything, because that's just kind of the vibe I was going for tonight. We'll get back to Half-Life at some point, probably next weekend, probably next Sunday. But gonna finish off Zen and Half-Life. There might be more streams in the middle of the week. Like I alluded to, like work schedule changing, and that's due to the pandemic because Manitoba is being stupid and people aren't getting vaccinated around here. And we are having kind of a pseudo lockdown, which the last I heard was I am still supposed to go into work, but we might be changing the schedules up a bit depending on how things go. So I'm not sad about getting less hours. I'm slightly sad about losing out on the money, but work is terrible, so whatever. What it means is I'll have more time to spend working on music, photography, and streaming. So, if that all happens. Yeah, so I hope everybody had a good night, and I will see everybody later.